All right. All right. Again, we're back live on the program. Let's Paint TV in the house, in the his zizzle. Back again for another exciting episode of Let's Paint TV. Paint TV. All right. Let's let everyone know we are here and we are going to blast off. So let's post a little Instagram here. And we're gonna do a Vine and Instagram, and this takes a little while to get everyone on speed here, but we're just gonna do this nevertheless. We feel obligated, at least for the moments, at any given moment, at a moment's notice. So we're gonna do this. Still trying to figure. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Let's Paint TV back live again. On the internet, 818-528-4516. Give us a call on the program. That's right. Let's Paint TV. Call us right now. We're live. Give us a call. Call us right now. Let's Paint TV. 818-528-4516. Okay, let's we'll post that. Tap to continue. Let's continue. I don't know what that is. Did that work? Let me see. Eric is in the house. All right, that worked. Okay, so we'll post that. We are live. Okay, youtube.com/Let's Paint TV. See, now if we had someone working here, they could do all this stuff, and I could actually just devote all my attention to you. But no, I have to do it all myself, which is probably maybe somewhat good too, you know. Okay, let's just, I mean, it could be all right. It might not be such a bad idea. Okay, we posted that. That's Instagram post. Now, let's do a Vine. Let's do a Vine here. Trying to take care of all our social media all in one fell swoop. So let's see if we can do this here. Okay, let's do it. Let's Paint TV live again. 818-528-4516. 818-528-4516. Okay, I think I did it. And we'll post it. All right, so let's, I guess, post it. And then it's taking a few seconds. But we are. Okay, that's good. That's good. So what do we do next? How do I get out of that spot? Okay, here we go. We are live, taking your calls at 818-528-4516. We just do that. Add a channel. What's the channel? I don't know. Let me see. Channel. Is it art? Is it comedy? What is it? Okay, next. Post to Vine. Post to Facebook. We'll post to. I can't get to Facebook. How do we get to Facebook? How do I post on the Facebook? I want to post to Facebook too. I can't do it. Okay, doesn't matter. Share post. Forget Facebook. We'll have to go to Facebook separately. Okay, we did that. That's enough of that stuff there on that side here. Takes a while. Get it all going here. A lot of people watching the program already. 2 people. That is fantastic. Let's cut down the sound on this. Wait. Oh, it's on my thing here. Okay, it's going crazy. let's get a post. I'm going to post this over on Facebook. Command C, and then go over to Facebook. Did the feed stop on YouTube? My screen went black. I think we're back. No? Are we still frozen? Are we back to this frozen tundra of problems? It says that we're having not a problem per se, so I think we should be okay. Let me. This Vine's going crazy. I think I got stuck somehow. I need to snap out of it somehow. Thank you. As Susan Sarandon famously once said to me, "No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you." Okay, one more thing I need to do, and make my. I got to update my credits. So let's update the credits, because the credits turn on auto update. Remind me tomorrow. Yeah, remind that crap tomorrow. Let's. I got to fix one more thing. Yesterday was, if you were here at this time slot yesterday, you would notice that we had some technical problems. I have no idea, except for it was just a burp. It was a blip in the internet for the most part, and as such, we really don't have an answer for it, except for we were screwed. But we did, if a few of you noticed, we did come back a little later on. Let me go to my and a title show 319. Okay, so then let me watch this here. Blah 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 blah. Okay, and then what we gotta do is make an MPEG 4. Okay, and the title show. Put it in. We'll put it. Bear with me here, guys, and then we'll get going here in a second here, and then I'll have to get some coffee too. So let's put that up there. That's going to be on the side there. Okay, so that's good to go. We're ready to provide you the very best programming available on creativity that is available each and every day. Have I heard of Mercat? It's like Twitter, but live streamed vid. No, I have not. But if and when that it becomes more readily available, or I'll look into it, or whatever I'm supposed to do. If it's appropriate, we may start using that, I guess. 818-528-4516. What else did I need to do? I need to get rid of this end of title. Get rid of this. Delete shot. Boom. And then what we'll do is we'll get a new shot in, bring in the new shot. And then we'll be ready to end the program correctly with updated titles. Okay. A couple of more things, and then we'll get started here on the program. I guess we have already gotten started, but I think, as you well know, we never really have our ball bearings adjusted. We're always adjusting. We're making adjustments on the fly. And you love it. You love the fact that we do not have our act together, and yet sometimes we do. Sometimes we have our act together, and sometimes we succeed in what we do. Video skips dipping, stop and go, huh? I can't help you out. I'm gonna just take a quick gander and just see what it says over here in my systems. Oh, it says good. It says healthy. It says the health is good, but then again, it I don't know, honestly, what the deal is. Okay, let me fix this camera shot. as we have to each and every day for some dumbass reason. There's no reason for that. There's no logical reason why it defaults to demo mode. I don't understand that. Anyway, what I do understand is that I'm here for you. I have been given the mission to try to dispense any wise words of wisdom for your creative bliss. That's my job. It might seem far-fetched. It might seem a little outlandish, a little crazy, if you will. But sometimes you got to dream, and sometimes we got to take on a mission that might be insurmountable, impossible. And that's our job here at Let's Paint TV. I'm going to get some coffee here, guys. And when I do that, we'll come back with some more important messages, more content to fill your brim with brim. Fill it to the brim with brim. Okay, we're streaming smoothly now, says Eric. All right, let's take a little break. Be right back. And as you can see, the painting here, I fiddled with it. I added a little a mustard guy. I thought that was kind of fun. And I put an audience into the background. So we might get to that. Hopefully we will. Let me get some coffee and water. I'll be right back in 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Be right back. Where's my water cup? Here is my water cup. Let me... All right, we're back. We're back. Got my coffee. I got my water. We are happy to be here with you once again on another exciting edition of Let's Paint TV. Taking your calls here again, as you know the number. 818-528-4516. 818-528-4516. All right. What's going on here? Oh, we are screwed up, aren't we? We are screwed up. What happened? We were smoothing. We were running smoothly. Huh. This is screwed up. What's going on? I don't quite understand what the deal is, but we're having day 2 of problems. It seems. We're having some issues here, guys. Bear with us. We are screwed over. Once again, day 2. Day 2 of getting screwed over. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand what the deal is, but there is a problem with the internet, and it could be net neutrality. It might be net neutrality. That's what it is. We got some net neutrality issues. The big guys have figured out how to cut us out, cut the little guys out, cut us out. I don't even know if I should bother. You know, why should we even bother doing anything when we can't even do what we're supposed to do? You got to do what you gotta do, you know. What? Maybe not. All right, so we are just trying to figure out what's going on. Sort of a lull of sorts. Was on to something, and then we feel kind of somewhat perplexed. Would be the answer here, as it seems that we're having ongoing technical problems here with the program. All right, well. I'm not going to worry about it too much. If it does mess with us, it messes with us, and we'll go from there. We'll go from there, if that were to be the case. If that is the case, sometimes it is not. Sometimes it is not the case. Sometimes the case is strictly ballroom dancing. It is strictly a figment of one's imagination. It is not up to you, New York, New York. Nevertheless, give us a call, 818-528-4516. We're taking your calls, and I'm going to keep working on this painting a little bit more. I'm going to give it some more love and dimension of some fun aspects, as opposed to being all serious. You know, let me just get into this, because I think this is probably what we should probably get into here. After halfway through the program, or partially, almost halfway, we usually got our ball bearings after struggling and bumbling and fumbling, technical problems. What do you want to say? Who are you? What do you want to say? What do I want to say? And do we get, you like the happy mustard guy, don't you, Bongo? Me too. But this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this painting and the battle that one can have when you are trying to be who you are, and not getting confused, as we all get confused by what we see outside, what you see me saying. You know, what I'm saying to you is confusing. What you see as successful, or what other people are doing, and you assume that that's maybe the route you want to take, then you get confused. Or you kind of hope, or you wish, and you want to follow that route. You want to follow that little direction. And I think this painting is really represents that sort of problem. If you've been watching me battle with this painting, initially it was just a straightforward painting of the Foreman grill, and then I wasn't happy about it because it looked kind of boring. But I wanted to be kind of serious, you know. I wanted to be all serious. And so then I battled, but now I realize, screw that. Screw that. I don't want to have to be all serious about the whole thing. I'm not some serious person all the time, and I surely don't want to represent myself as being a serious person all the time. There's nothing fun about being serious. There is nothing fun about being serious. Being a stick in the mud. What kind of fun is that? I don't want to leave a mark on this planet as being some serious person. I mean, just a little bit. Sure. Because that might represent some kind of intelligence. But that's the last thing you want, is to be Mr. Serious. Mr. No Fun. What kind of life is that? Anyway, so this painting is from that seriousness, and yet it has the seriousness, and now I say screw the seriousness. Let's have some fun. Let's play ball. Let's play ball. Let's play ball. Marx says art is not the army. That's right. It is not the army. But art is confusing in terms of what we are trying, our illusions of grandeur, what we're trying to, what are we trying to accomplish? How are we going to try to fit in? Trying to fit in. Easy, Dr. Phil. How do we want to fit in? I tell you what, the way you fit in is stink it up and say screw fitting in. Now, it works for some of you to fit in. I cannot deny the fact that some of you are successful by following the rules and kissing some serious ass and connecting the dots and doing your due diligence and doing everything right, whatever that is. And you have a successful creative career. But most of us are going to have stumbling blocks, and most of us are not going to be able to fit the bill. And we're not supposed to. We're not supposed to. And we can easily get thrown off. Because maybe we're not so sure of ourselves. Anyway, so those are possibilities here, guys. Thanks for being in here. You're watching Let's Paint TV, the only show that's on every day, Monday through Friday, talking about creativity, talking about painting, talking about battling our demons, battling via the creative process, or my demons. But I suspect we all have similar, for the most part. We are all individually unique, and we all have our own unique disabilities and unique circumstances, and yet at the same time, so much similarity. It is comforting also to know that there's other people. I think I've heard that before. Have we not heard that before? It is comforting to know that there's other people with similar issues and battles of sorts. So I'm just conjecturing with the possibility that possibly you may be battling these same creative thoughts. Now, I know the ones you might be already successful, and you got your gallery, and you got money coming in, and you know what you're going to be doing for the next 10, 15 years, or you're just content about doing whatever you're doing, and you just don't have, you got it all figured out. Well, great. You're probably not watching this program either. And you probably shouldn't be. Because you definitely don't want anyone to question what you're doing. And then therefore, then you start questioning yourself. Oh, no, don't do that. Wally George. Oh, man. Remember Wally George? He's not around anymore, is he? All right, man, 818-528-4516. I'm drinking too much coffee. I had donuts today. Watch out. And now I'm going to run on this treadmill. Maybe not. Let me, you know what I'm going to go is get my, I'm going to get that mustard thing. Or, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to just use my memory of what mustard looks like, which is that's what that looks like. That looks like mustard. It says mustard, even though it doesn't have to, it's not officially mustard. All right. Anyway, 818-528-4516. Just a programming note. We're going to do a night show here sometime. I don't know when. But we're gonna sign up for a night program for our Kickstarter campaign. Try to get people excited for that. But if you like, you can just go over there right now to our Kickstarter link, and the way to do that would be go to letspainttv.com. Letspainttv.com. And if you want, you can just go there and check things out. So. Gosh, let me turn on the fan. Let me get my gloves on. We're going to paint. And feel free to call us here. There's the number there, 818-528-4516. If you have any questions, we'd be happy to take your answers over the air or answer those questions over the air. And I better, I need to dilute the amount of coffee and donut that's in my vessel with some water. I think I'm feeling the effects of too much good stuff. AM, PM. Oh boy. I went to a little memorial art show, like a retrospective of sorts for Big Sean at West LA College. It's going to be up for another month, and I put one of my paintings in the show too. But it's predominantly mostly Big Sean's artwork up on the walls, and the guy was for someone who had never really made art before. He was swimming in the creative sea, and he was. I was fortunate to have met him and sort of worked with him a little bit as sort of as substitute art teacher for a couple of, for a handful of classes. But memorable person, larger than life. But wow, the artwork that he came up with was just so really uniquely special, and it's kind of too bad he couldn't have just kept on making art, because he would have. So in a weird way, that's kind of sad, huh? Oh well. But then again, you have those kind of people can kind of live in you. The memory of someone like that, because they represented something that maybe is that you would like to see in you more so. It's in all of us, I think, that kind of stuff. But we don't always exercise those principles. But of course, that gets complex on what you want to try to do, or how you want to go about doing things, and where you want to go with it. So it's not you don't want to. The last thing you want to do is be somebody else. You can't do that. But be inspired by somebody. That's another thing. I believe that's probably plenty good. I think, though, sometimes people take too much from any given person, and by such, you then. I'm leery. I'm leery of anybody who is a sort of a disciple of anything. I'm really hesitant, and I'm afraid of that. In art, a lot of times people say, "Oh, I studied under so and so, so and so." I just think that's like a. Honestly, I would never want to say that I studied under anyone, and you know, in terms of, oh, I owe all my artistic abilities to so and so. I wouldn't want to give anyone or admit to that. I think that's a mistake. That's usually a sign that you're not really going to be making art if you're applying all your marbles to somebody else's creativity. I would snap out of that kind of thinking. I wouldn't be. You know, I need to tighten my belt. That's my belt. It's not doing the job. Let me. No wonder I'm on number 2. I got to go to 3. Hey, we're taking your calls. 818-528-4516. Reading your chats. Talking aimlessly and endlessly about nothing, about hyperbole, about whatever is on your mind. Taking your calls here, as you well know. 818-528-4516. 818-528-4516. I'm going to add some more fun stuff to this painting, possibly, as I got into talking about such. However, it is not going to be all. It's not going to be a cakewalk. There might be a battle ahead, and part of me wants a cakewalk. Part of me wants the silver spoon given to me at all times. I want happiness. I want eternal bliss, and I do not want any hardship or anguish. But sadly, that ain't going to be the case. Hey, it's Friday. That's right, Eric. It's Friday. All right, so it is the weekend. All right, fantastic. All right, I got my knee braces on. Let's see what we can do. Let's put some paint down at the very least. Let's get the treadmill going on here. Yeah, I am kind of having a slowdown from the too much good stuff, too much coffee and donuts. I usually don't eat coffee and donuts. That's usually not a good thing to do, but I'm not it sure does make you feel kind of giddy up. But there is a sort of the lull. There is a fallback. Is it International Happy Day? Is that right? I need better posture too. I need better posture. Oh boy. Okay, we need to put more yellow down, I guess, too. Let's just get some paint going on here. Let's develop some of these people. Now, I might not want to be on a treadmill the whole time because I might not be able to really accentuate some of this stuff. And I don't have to limit myself to always being on a treadmill, you know. But I think it's at least a good starting off point. And also it's kind of fun to be on a treadmill. Now I put myself over here. I don't know if I need myself over here. I need some other elements. So I'm gonna put some more people over here. A lot of people in the audience. These are lots of people over in the audience. Taking your calls, 818-528-4516. Boom, boom, boom. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, more people sitting there. We're kind of just chipping away on what we got going on here. Not really certain exactly what we do have going on here, but I'm going to keep trying to see if we can figure out what to do. But it might be some figuring out, frankly. More change. We might have to change it up. After more some analysis, we might need to analyze what's going on. But right now, let's just put some paint down here. Can I draw some horse hairs? Yeah, we could, but I don't see the need for that in a painting that we got going on here. I don't see where it would fit in. But yes, I could do that. Yes, I could do that. This is the chairs. They're sitting on some chairs, I guess. Okay. So these are all the people there. Now, what am I going to do? It's like an audience. It's got to be an audience, obviously. Maybe there's a little. That's like the door, the exit to the theater. And then that's like the, I guess that would be sort of the walkway for all the people. It's like a big stadium, arena, sort of. It is what it is. It's a bunch of people. It's an audience. There's a whole bunch of people there. Okay, and then that's the room. Maybe we'll darken that up. We can change it up. Oh. Oh, yeah. Baby. Okay, so we got the, okay, I kind of got, should we have some more people here? Let's see. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. Let me see. I need to get some other food product, maybe. Do that, maybe, if we can. All right. Taking your calls, 818-528-4516. And you're watching Let's Paint TV. We are just sort of, in a sense, falling on our face. Falling flat on our face. But we keep going, as you well know. As you well can see, we keep going, and because of that, we somewhat I don't know what do we do? I'm not so sure, but something happens. Something good comes of it. That's it, I guess. Okay, so now I got. I'm just trying to add some other elements here if I can, but I don't know what those elements are when I can't really get a good grasp of what I'm supposed to see here. Well, let's just take a look. Let's take a look. Let's visually see what is before us, as opposed to just hashing it out. Let's put some thought into it, which is always difficult to always know, because of the unknown, and there's so many variables that we can incorporate, include, changes. Yeah, I think that's better, actually. Because that's sort of a kind of something going on over there. I want to get somewhat of a, I don't know. All right, so let's see if we can get some other elements here. Or not. Maybe we just, but something's happening. Sometimes you can't always have it figured out. That's why I like doing this show, guys, for you. believe it or not, or this is the one. This is actually a good thing. I want to just point out, guys. I want to point this out. This is a good thing. The not knowing what's going on in painting, or the battle of sorts with painting. You never see that when you watch regular how to paint shows. Most how to paint shows don't show you the struggle, the frustration, or the uncertainty. But we show it to you. We don't know what we're doing, but we keep going, and occasionally we can find an epiphany, a happiness, and in some ways that keeps us going. That is what keeps us going. That is what makes us excited about keep going. With that is, of course, the epiphany or some form of strange success, and meaning that it is not necessarily, once we open up Pandora's box of the possibilities, of the creative possibilities, when we can include failure in our manifestations, it's limitless. It's endless. The journey, and it's something that you'd never really, when you get into it, get tired of. It's a journey that keeps going and going, and maybe that's what you get tired of. You get tired of that. Maybe you want to resolve it and move on. Well, then maybe then it's just not for you. Then if you go about it that way, and you work yourself out. I could work myself out of the whole process of painting, I suppose, but you're going to have to do something else. I'm going to have to do something else. I don't know what that would be. Okay, so now I like that guy there, but I might need some other people. Let's see if we get a catch-up guy there. Let's do the catch-up man too. Just for the heck of it, put a catch-up man. We can always just get rid of it if it doesn't look right. If it's too stupid, we can always do that. Is anyone still watching? It almost looks like there's no commenting going on, which makes you wonder if anything is, if you're still alive. It looks like it's still filming, so that's good. You guys are getting, I think I'm lullabying you to sleep, aren't I? I'm rocking you to sleep with the treadmill. It's like the ocean waves, isn't it? It must be some sort of negative ion deal, which again, I'm not certain why they call it negative ions. Somehow, why are negative ions supposed to be better than positive ions? You would think positive ions would be the more correct deal. Let's put some salt and pepper, or I don't know. Let's let me see. I need some bread or something. Put some bread over here, or I'll put the eggs over here. I'm going to put the eggs over here. Let's do that. Basically, I'm just putting in the kitchen sink, is what we're doing here. You're still breathing. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that.
And I am too. I'm just sort of, we're just starting to kind of hunkering in on either screwing up this painting more, which is fine if that becomes the case. I'll be okay with it. Or we are also making it better. The question is it really ever going to be better, or are you just making it worse? I'm inclined to think that I'm being optimistic here that we're making it better, but we could be just making more of a mess, but we're learning nevertheless. Did you like that? I didn't even know what I said, but it felt good. It felt good. Does your artwork ever take you out of state? Like out of mind, like out of state, out of mind, a different state of mind? It sure does. And if you're asking if my art, I don't generally, I don't do any painting outside of the, LA and maybe Northern California. That's about, in terms of painting landscapes, if you're asking. Otherwise, I do performances all over the country and in other countries. Been to other countries performing. And so I do artwork there. So in some ways, I guess, yeah. I guess the answer is yes. I suspect. Okay, so I'm working on some eggs here, a box of eggs. And let me just take a little quick second here. Just a second here, guys. All right, we're back. We get a little more water here. You're watching Let's Paint TV, guys. And you're also watching me ruin a painting, a perfectly good painting, I guess. But honestly, I knew, somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew that this was not it was not finished, and it needed more oomph, more stuff. So we're doing it. We're adding to it for the good or for the bad, and we can always take stuff away. But I think the additional elements can at least add to the painting properties. But having said that, we're still perplexed and lost with bewilderment. But nevertheless, it's okay. 0.54 miles. Again, I pride myself on offering a program of doubt, of self-doubt, of frustration, and yet the continuum that we offer is that it shows up: frustration, failure, anxiety, all those wonderful things, but we keep shoving paint back down into it, and we keep going, and before you know it, we have something, and we're on to something. I'm on to something. All right, give us a call, 818-528-4516, 818-528-4516. It's Let's Paint TV. We're trying to get going. Always a reason for us not to get going. Always a reason for us not to succeed. And we're not going to have it. I'm not going to have it today. Not going to have none of that. We are going to succeed through failure and frustration. All right, so let's just put a little egg carton here. So then that would be some eggs. Get some more eggs there. Feel free to call us here, guys. And maybe you've been watching the program and you want to call in and you want to chip in, add to the conversation. Maybe you are in total disagreement with what goes on here, and we're welcome to hear that. We want to hear you. Maybe you are extra smart, extra clever. Maybe you want to put me in my place. Please call and feel free to do that. I can take it, and maybe that's what I need. I need you to tell me what to do and tell me that I suck and I'm a loser. Call me right now and try to prove how extra smart you are, how extra intelligent and clever you are with your call, and belittle me and make me feel like an extra loser, special sauce, special agent loserville. Give me a call, 818-528-4516. I'm waiting for your call. I'm waiting for you, Mr. Smart Pants, Smarty Pants. I know you're watching. I know you're watching me now. Give me a call. Go ahead. I want to hear your condescending attitude. I want to hear all your little bullshit, clever, smart talk crap. Give it to me. I can handle it. All right, I got to go to 4 buttons. 3 buttons ain't enough. Let's go to 4. My pants keep falling down. That coffee and donut diet is sure doing the trick. Come on, Smarty Pants. Give me a call. I want to hear your condescending attitude. I want to hear you put you in my place. Put me in my place. Come on. Make me feel bad. Make me feel bad, Jack. Give it to me. 3.7 miles an hour. We're just getting going here, but our time is almost up here, guys. Oh no. 0.72 miles. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Let it out, people. Let it out. Ah! 93 calories. We didn't really get much running, but we're feeling it. Feeling the love, people here. 0.77 miles. Oh, all right. Let's get back to our painting. Taking your calls, 818-528-4516. Oh man. 104 calories. Doing it all, people. Oh shit, there goes a brush on the floor. All right, we'll get to it later. All right, let's slow it down here. Whoa! Let's Paint TV, guys. Wow, another exciting show for you. As you well can see, exciting in some direction, some form or fashion. What that is not always easy to understand. Can you figure out your life? Have you figured out your life? I think this is how everyone dies. I think this is how everyone dies. You die because you have figured it out. That's when you die. But you're not going to know that. You're not going to know that because you're not going to be able to ask anyone who has figured it out. See, because they die. Now that's how it works. Accidents, health issues, natural causes, all that stuff. It's because the person already said, I figured it out. I figured out life. Boom! Move on to the next level. Boom! You're on to the next level. That's it. Bingo! All right, so until we all figured it all out, we are all stuck here on this planet. So let's make some good out of it, people. Let's be creative. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's shake hands. Let's look at everybody in the eye and realize we are one and the same. And then we'll all die. 1 mile. We just went 1 mile. 1 mile and counting. All right. You like this program, guys? You like it? I know you like it. You like me. You like watching the trials and tribulations of Mr. Let's Paint each and every day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern. That's 11 Pacific. Well, you can help us out. You can support us here. And the way to do it is by going to patreon.com, patreon.com/Let's Paint TV for as little as $1 a day, $1 a month, that is, $1 a month. That's only $12 a year and more if you like. You can support us. And by supporting us, you are going to be put down as a supporter of the program in the credits, which are going out right now. Boom. Whoops, they didn't go out. Here they go. Boom! There's the credits, baby. Take that, Jack. There's your name up on the board, baby. There it is. Special thanks to Laura and Ascidian who added to the support unit of late. Thanks again, guys. There was an up and down kind of show as usual, but nevertheless, it was fun. And we got some painting in. We did some exercise. We took some calls. No, we did not. But you could have taken us a call. Couldn't have given us a call. Couldn't have given it a crap. Couldn't have given us a crap's ass. A crap's ass. What's a crap's ass? A rat's ass. A rat's ass. All right. Well. Oh, where are we? What happened to the shot? Okay, so we're still here. And I think we will be signing out here with you. Thanks again, guys. We had fun. I'm going to work a little more on this painting here, but I'm not going to bore you with it on the. I'm not going to bore you any more than what I've already done or had not done. And if I hadn't bored you, I don't want to open up that department of boredom, the potential of more boredom, or the impending boredom that comes from painting, or at least the appearance of the boredom from looking on the outside in. What I'm trying to say is painting is not necessarily a boring operation, but it sure looks boring from somebody else's point of view. It's okay. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. And get cracking. And we'll see you then. Okay, bye.